So tell us a little bit about Caddy. Why in the world do we need another web server? Matt, let's go with you.
Sure. That's a great question. So I made Caddy originally because I wanted something easier to use, something that made me more productive as a web developer. And I was having kind of a hard time just finding that sweet spot with existing software. So ultimately, it's just to make web developers more productive with just less things getting in the way, less technical things that you have to deal with before you can get your site up and running.
So you wanted to make it easier. Well, why not? I mean, there's lots of web servers out there, though. I mean, you know, Apache, it's kind of complicated to get running, but there's other lightweight web servers out there. Why not just go with one of those?
None of them had quite the feature set I was looking for. I wanted something that could render Markdown files. I wanted something that could use HTTP2 right out of the box. I wanted something that could actually have a good default TLS configuration that scores well, and just meaning that it has the right cipher suites and everything set up by default. So really just a set of smart defaults, something extensible that I could add more to later, I think was really important.
Great. And how long have you been working on Caddy?
I started Christmas last year, so it's almost its 1-year anniversary or birthday.
Oh, wow. So not very long. So it is new. We were wondering how old it was, but it is very new. Why did you choose the name Caddy, by the way?
That was one of the hardest choices I made about the project, was the name. As programmers, the hardest problem they know is naming things. The name Caddy has to do with the idea of kind of, well, it's taken from the idea of what you see in, for example, golf. You have an assistant kind of that carries things for you, that organizes your tools for you, and kind of does your odd jobs, and that's what a caddy is. And I think that the name was really fitting for some web server software that just kind of takes care of things for you and does what you need without the hassle.
Great.
And it has kind of a human touch.
It does have a human touch, and I was just wondering, is there a Caddy Shack anywhere in the mix here?
No.
Oh, what? You got to have a Caddy Shack. Come on. You gotta bring that in. There must be some sort of repository somewhere that you can rename the Caddy Shack.
That might or might not be the host name of the website's server.